Do I look good? I feel right. I've got a shit moustache though, as you can see. There you go. Okay, hello. This, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is my first YouTube video. It's now September, I think it's the 18th. No, it's not, it's like the 11th or something like this, September the 11th. And I'm currently in Knokke, Belgium, and I'm shooting a short film. My name is Mark Wadhwani, and I'm an actor, or at least I'm trying to be. But I've decided that I want to create YouTube videos, not as a form to like say anything or to create anything or to even like get myself a following, but more as a video note for myself. I don't think many people will even see this video, because I'm not gonna advertise it, but I'm gonna use these like videos as opportunities to speak to myself, almost as a kind of journal, and I can look back at them maybe in 4 or 5 months and be like, you know what, you're fucking right, or you know what, you idiot, or you know, whatever it is. I've always had the idea to speak out loud, and I guess maybe I love the sound of my own voice, and that's why I want to be an actor. But I think I'm just going to start to lay out a bit about my life, about who I am, about what I believe in, and maybe this way also for myself it will help me to keep motivated and push through the things I want to do. So yeah, my name's Mark Wadhwani. I'm an actor, and I really have always had a strong passion for what I do. I was so lucky when I was a child. I worked in Les Miserables in the West End. I was Gavroche, and honestly it was like a gift and a curse. Sometimes I sound like I'm British, but I'm Spanish too, and I've been so in touch with my Spanish culture that recently I'm losing my accent, so I'm trying to get it back. Okay, I was saying that I did this as a child, and ever since then it's kind of been a gift and a curse because it's always what I wanted to do. Now I'm in a period of my life where I've had 2, 3 incredible relationships with women, which I've loved so much, and I've also had so many friendships and stuff that have changed, and lots of the time I've given them up in pursuit of a career in my craft. And I've been in Spain now for the last 4 months, just kind of enjoying myself for the summer, and now I'm going back to London to hopefully get myself signed by a top agent. But I've had to give up again the blossoming, I don't know if it will end, but it's the blossoming of a relationship which I had there, and I was starting to fall in love, and I think I am in love. But yeah, I just feel like I've been giving up things for so long. I've been losing for like even places I can call home, and I've been giving up. You know, last year I broke up, and I broke up with a woman that I was deeply in love with, the love of my life, I think, so far. And it was in pursuit of my craft, and I kind of failed to do anything last year. I did things, but I failed to do anything properly meaningful. And this year I've got 4 months left before the end of the year, and again I'm in the same situation I was last year, and I'm saying to myself that now is the moment to do the things I've said I'm going to do, because if I don't do them, then I will yet again be in the same situation I was last year, and I don't want to do that anymore. I've decided that genuinely, truly, it's my time. I've worked so hard for so long. I care so much about what I do, and I'm so passionate about it, that, oh fuck, I'm gonna sneeze. That now I'm gonna do it. I didn't sneeze, but anyway. Yeah. I guess that's part one out of the way. I don't know if I'll even fucking include this. I wanted to also just state some things out of my mind, and that way I can express them, and maybe also if anybody is actually watching this, then it might help them too. Presency is kind of so important, and every time that I feel like I understand presency, I'm almost kind of far away. As an actor, I've come to believe that being present, generally present, like right now in this moment, I can see there's 2 huge cargo ships over there. There's the English Channel, I think. There's a seagull, and he's poking at his own feathers. He's cleaning underneath his wing. You can smell the breeze. It's kind of sea salty, but anyway, what I'm saying is that presency kind of solves a lot of issues, and I think a lot. I think a lot about my past and about my future, and it gets me really stressed and anxious, and I find it hard. I find it hard to sleep. I overthink everything. But when I am present, when I'm generally focused on what's at hand, it all kind of seems to blow away. And that kind of is the same in acting, you know. Look at me, I've been losing hair, how much I fucking stress. But anyway, the thing is, again, it's just about being present, especially also when I'm working, when you're in the acting scenario. Boom, response, boom, new response, boom. It's all about being present, and not anticipating or saying the line in a certain way. So, I don't know, I think that's why I love being an actor, because it's not just about acting. And honestly, it's a play, it's a film, I couldn't give a shit. I love acting because it teaches me about life, and it teaches me about being human and being on this planet and experience. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna die at 100, or probably a bit earlier, probably like 70 or something like this, because I'm a bit stupid. But I just think it's so important to learn about yourself, and that's kind of my thing that I value above anything in life. Just, we all do wrong things, we do right things, but I guess it's just what you do after you do it and how you keep learning. So yeah, this is episode 1 of my thoughts, and I'm going to try and, I'm not really going to plan it, just every single time that I have a thought or a feeling, and I feel like, yeah, this is what I need to say, or this is something I just need to express out, I'm going to say it. And I'm going to just put it on a channel and make a fucking thing. And it's a video diary, it's a video journal. Maybe also I can look back at it in like 20 years and say, oh, at least you did it, I'm going to ramble on here, but I started making artwork about a year ago. Not artwork, like videos and films and scripts and stuff, because I wasn't sure whether I could actually make stuff. I always say things, and again, like I'm making this video, this is also a way to say to myself that I'm doing the things that I'm saying I'm doing. Because somebody said to me once, I did a play at the Edinburgh Fringe that I wrote with a friend of mine, and we went out, we did the fucking financing for it, we did it. And someone said to me, I can't remember who it was, but they said, at the end of the day, how many people can you count on on one hand that can say that they set out to do something and they did it? And just thinking about it now gives me a bit of goosebumps, but I want to be that person, that somebody that I inspire to be. So I hope that doing these videos and setting these goals for the next 4 months, that hopefully I can look back and I can just be like, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you did the things that you wanted to do, and I love you, because that's for me pure love, is when you can love yourself and be proud of everything you've done. So yeah, this is my video journal number 1, 2025, September, as Fabrizio Romano says, here we go. Anyway, I'm going to show you the view so that I also have a memory of it. This is where I am. There's the seagull I was saying earlier on. I don't know if it's too far away to see. But, yeah, I don't really like the view, if I'm being honest. It's nice now. It looks really beautiful, to be honest. Like, if I just saw it like this for the first time, I'd think it's really beautiful. But there's so much fucking wind, and it's just... I come from... I've been in Spain, in Sitges, near Barcelona, and it's just fucking incredible. Like, you know, been in the Costa Brava, been with a really good friend of mine, Lucas and Juanas. And it's just been... It's the place I want to live. So, also, just to map it out, actually, I'm going to map up my goals as well. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. My goals for this 4 months. I'm going to get a top agent in London, somebody that believes in me, I believe in them, they trust me, they're going to get me work, you know, this is, and I can do it, I know I can do it. I know I am talented enough, I believe in myself, I'm confident, I'm risk-taking, I'm mature, you know, well, at least I hope I'm these things, and I believe it. So I guess in some way, if I am fucking so arrogant in believing these things, or so, like, belief in them, that they might come true. I'm manifesting them, as people say. But that's number one goal. Then I want to find out a way that I can... I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this, but I know I can do it. I'm going to try and find a way that I can buy property in Spain, in Barcelona, open a studio there, and start working, like, when I'm not working in the acting world, to have my own place to work, to create stuff, to collaborate with other people, because that's where I feel the most. I love, in some way, teaching, you know, I love being in this state of ba 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 ba. So I hope that I can do this. I hope to move back to Spain in January or February. So I'm giving myself 4 or 5 months to get my life in track in London, in a place that I don't really like. But get that fucking agent, get known in the industry, get the casting directors to want to send me material. I want to be better financed, better like understanding of my finances, and I want to feel comfortable in myself, strong and not afraid to push for what I want for, what I desire. Pardon me. I'm gonna get braces. You see. I have always been insecure about my teeth. Well, there's many things I'm insecure about, just like other people. But the one thing that I've always said to myself that I wanted to fix is my teeth. I just want to have straight teeth. I know people say it ruins your character and stuff, and that my teeth are pretty good. But I've always wanted it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to get Invisalign because I am insecure about getting actual braces. And it's going to cost me like $3,000. I'm going to work fucking hard for it in this jazz bar I work in. I'm going to pay off like the money I owe to people. I'm going to be financially better, and that's it. I'm going to take it day by day, and I'm going to work my ass off. So that's it. That's all my goals. I've written them down. Oh, and then also I'm got a brand called Malos Gatos with a friend of mine called Lucas, and I'm going to start fucking getting on that shit and growing it because I care for it, and it's something I'm passionate about. It's a brand that unites artists together, models, actors, musicians, artists, anybody it can be. An artist doesn't also have to be someone in a creative field. A lawyer can be an artist, you know. It's somebody a business owner, you know, all these people that think in a certain way, like beyond, like having a creative impulse. For me, that's an artist, and anyone can be an artist. And I think most people are. They just haven't found that ability to drop their ego. And sorry, it's a nice jacket. I found it in like a Japanese store. Anyway, I'm shut the fuck up, man. I'll fucking kill you. Yeah? Anyway, that's it. I'm sure there's gonna be more to come, but I'm happy I've done the first one. I might edit it a bit, cut it down. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just... I'm gonna leave, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna leave the raw footage just like it is, because that's who I am, and there's nothing to change. So, yeah. Over and out. Bye-bye.